Welcome back. Here today on Ross Clark Circle in Dothan, Alabama, here at G&L Granite, talking right now to Gigi Oliver. Gigi, we've got the luxury today of spending some time with you guys and taking a look at your operation. Gorgeous showroom. More importantly, watching those guys out back and the quality of the labor. Let's start at the beginning. How long have you been in business, in the granite business?
9 years.
Here always at the same location on Ross Clark Circle?
We've been here 7 years, but Lamar has been in business for a total of 9.
Okay. This is a business not to be taken lightly, no pun on words. Granite is forever. If you're going to make a granite decision for your kitchen, obviously it's a weighty one. Again, no pun, but it definitely is. There is some cost associated with it, and typically you're probably going to live with it forever. Would that be fair to say?
Correct. Usually countertops are not something that you would change out in the course of the lifespan of your staying in a particular home.
Right. Now, we're looking around here, and we're showing some of those video clips right now. You've got hundreds and hundreds of different flavors, if you will, colors and patterns. Mostly granite. Is that what we're looking at here?
The majority is granite, but more commonly is being brought in as quartz as well. But we also carry limestone, soapstone, travertine, and marbles.
Okay. What's the difference between travertine and marble?
Travertine is usually on the same lines as a marble as the density of the stone, but a marble and travertine are a softer stone than granite or quartz.
Talking to some of the guys in back, they said they like working, especially the handwork, when it comes to the marble versus some of that granite, especially that black leather surfaced product. Talk a little bit about that. That's a relatively new product, that leather surfaced granite?
Yes, that is actually a finish of a particular product. You can do it on any of the surfaces, but it is actually just a technique that's done to give the stone a texture feel instead of being a polished feel.
Now, I'm familiar with that texture in Formica, and it seems to hide dirt better. It seems to maybe be a little tougher to clean, but it does seem to hide imperfections. A little dust on the countertop doesn't show as much. Would that be fair?
Yes, your darker colors show dust, and I usually give the illustration like a car. A black car is beautiful. If it's clean, your countertops are the same way. But when it's a leathered finish, it particularly does not show like smudges as much as the polished. Also, it depends on the density of the leathered texture that is done, so that may cause it to be a little bit more difficult to clean, especially in bathrooms. But kitchens, we do not have trouble with it at all.
We're kind of showing some images, some photos and videos now as we speak, and there's a whole lot to see here, but you really have to see it in person. If somebody wants to come down after they see this and talk to you and maybe find out a little bit about your products, what's your actual address here?
1457 Ross Clark Circle, Dothan. Very easy to access on the Ross Clark Circle.
Yeah. Now, the really more important and more exciting thing that I wanted to talk about today was Granite Medic. This is a relatively new product for you, new product line. It's giving you the opportunity to refurbish granite that's been down for a while, that may have seen some heavy use, and without going to the expense of actually replacing it. Talk a little bit about that product and that service.
Granite Medic is actually a service that provides cleaning, sealing, and repairing of any natural product, whether it be granite, marble, quartz, limestone, travertine, or soapstone. Even outdoor surfaces, we will provide the sealing and repairing of that as well. So it's just a service that's available that you can have us come in every 2 years and actually just clean, and just to keep the value of the product that you have installed, just a little bit of a maintenance or upkeep of that.
Now, before the advent of that refurbishing service, people were tearing out granite and probably replacing it at great expense. Would that be fair to say too?
Some instances, more so marbles than granites, because of the less dense surface in the marbles. It is easier to scratch or etch. So marble is timeless, but it just comes with those characteristics. Granite is a more dense surface, so it just needs to be resealed periodically just to maintain the luster of the sealer itself, so that the moisture and the chemicals or products that are spilled on it do not actually get to the stone.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Now, this is not necessary when the granite surface is new and fresh. Is that correct?
That's correct. We actually seal the products whenever they are installed, but just normal household products that people use. Everyone has great intentions, but as we all know, over a period of time, you start grabbing things that you're really not supposed to clean with. It's not going to actually hurt the stone itself, but what it does, it breaks down the actual sealer. So, therefore, over a period of time, they just need to be resealed to protect that investment.
The interesting and what I consider an exciting aspect of Granite Medic is that you don't have to take your pets and kids and leave for a week while the service is being done. You don't have to worry about bad odors. You don't have to worry about, again, moving to a hotel room for the interim period. How long does it typically take to do a typical kitchen?
We would just do it in a single appointment. We would actually come out and everything just has to be off your countertops. And then we would just clean and reseal, and then that sealer would need to set for a couple of hours, and then you're good to go.
So if I'm having a party on Saturday night and I realize on Thursday that my countertops are terrible, and I give you a call, presuming that you've got opportunity to put a man on it, you could actually get it done for me, couldn't you?
Correct.
If you want to know more about Granite Medic or G&L Granite, those numbers are on the screen right now, as well as the website. Gigi, thanks for taking the time. My wife has been looking way too closely at some of these granite tops today, so I've hidden my credit cards and I've taken the checkbook out of the car. So hopefully she's going to be able to go back to Florida without one of these in her trunk. You got some beautiful products here. You've got a beautiful showroom. I would encourage anybody who's interested in refurbishing their kitchen, if you've got an existing house and you want to update to granite, opportunity here to come talk to Gigi and Lamar and look at their great showroom. More importantly, go out back. My goodness, how many styles and colors do you suppose you have back there? Wild guess.
Well, the possibilities are endless, but we typically try to stock anywhere from 200 to maybe 300 colors of granite and various quartz.
Are you staying busy?
Absolutely.
We had a hard time getting out there to film because we kept moving out of people's way as they moved around, polishing the tops and cutting and so forth. That huge CNC machine, that's state of the art. That's pretty impressive.
We are very fortunate to have that, and it helps with the productivity and the speeding up the process.
One heck of an investment, too. What's that machine cost, ballpark? Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Absolutely.
Lots.
Yes.
More than I care for my
Technology
wife
is not cheap, you know that.
No, it's not. But what it saves you in time and the quality of your work obviously benefits from it. Thanks again for taking the time.
Thank you.
Here visiting now with Gigi Oliver here at G&L Granite as well as Granite Medic. If you're looking for new granite tops, if you want to refurbish your kitchen, here's the place to come. If you already have granite tops or perhaps travertine or marble or some of the other surfaces that Gigi mentioned, you want to check out Granite Medic, a great opportunity, affordably priced to refurbish your tops and get your kitchen looking brand new. We'll be right back.